Faiz, welcome to my channel. Finally, today is the day. Today is August 5th, 2022, and we're about to go and pick up the all-new Tesla Model X. This is a new redesigned one that Tesla launched back in January of 2021. Now, what's interesting is that we pre-ordered this car, I think in February, literally a month after the launch, and it's coming now. We waited for about 17, 18 months. And finally, after all that waiting, I got a text a few days ago letting me know that I can go and pick up this car in a few days. So I scheduled it for today, and I'm super excited to finally sit in the new Model X and drive it and own it. It's funny because I've never sat in a Model X before, so this is gonna be an all new experience for me and my family. But without any further ado, let's go and get it. So I just parked at the Tesla showroom. Finally, we're here. We're about to get our hands on this Tesla. Like I said, we waited a really long time, around 17, 18 months, and finally we're about to get this car. So really excited about that. The one that we got is the dual motor, and it's white on white, and we got the 6-seat option with the 22-inch turbine wheels, and we did get the full self-driving feature added on as well. It was 12 grand, so it's quite a hefty price, but we think that down the road it is something that's going to be worthwhile. And I feel like every year Tesla's just charging you more and more for full self-driving. So finally we got it, we're here, and let's go pick it up. All right, here's my brother. Are you excited for the Tesla?
Yes, I am.
All right, let's go get this. So now it's telling me that I have to go into the Tesla app and accept the delivery and the pickup. So I'm going into the app. All right, and we're good. All right, here it is with the Falcon Wing doors open. All right, so I'm in the new Model X, super cool. Let's take it for a spin. All right, so this car is on autopilot and it's driving itself now. It's definitely quite scary at first, but once you get the hang of it, it's quite a breeze. As you can see, it's steering itself. It's gonna start slowing it down as well. And what's cool is that it also tracks the traffic lights. So if it knows that it's red, it's gonna automatically start braking, and it will come at a full stop, and it knows it can detect the cars in front of you as well. And once it turns green, as you can see, it'll start driving on its own as well. Of course, keeping the distance in the car in front in mind. All right, so we've got the new Tesla Model X. It's at our house now. It's finally ours. So now let's, take a look at what's inside and everything. All right, so let's open up the trunk. All right, so with the trunk open, here it is. It's honestly pretty decent. Like, you've got, a decent small trunk, for putting some simple groceries or whatever in. Obviously, if you put these two rear seats down, you're probably going to get some more space. But obviously, you've got this small compartment here where you can add additional things, and it's pretty deep, I must say. So it's a really nice trunk size. Obviously, like I said, you're going to get much more cargo space if you put those two seats down. But don't forget, there's also a front trunk, so let's check that out right now. Let me close this. All right, so let's open up that front trunk. Yeah, and you have some pretty decent space in here. Obviously, I don't think I'll be using this front trunk too much, but it's nice to have. So let's close this. All right, so here's the side profile of the car. Let's look at the back seats. So you just press this and the doors open up. And here you go. So you've got these two, we got the 6-seat option. And so you've got the 2 seats here. You've got the screen. This is what the interior pretty much looks like. And in order to move these seats back and forth, there's a little switch here. So if you do this, it gives easy access to people to get back into the seats all the way in the rear. Obviously, doing this brings it back. And of course, you've got additional switches here as well to bring it forward or backwards. So in the very rear, you do have these 2 cup holders. And what's a nice touch is that you also have 2 USB-C ports. If you want to charge your phones or anything like that, you can easily do that. Also here you have 2 USB-C charging ports as well. So pretty nice. And of course you've got the screen here where you can toggle the AC and move around the fan the way you want it to. Of course you've got theater, so you can have the option of watching Netflix, YouTube, Disney Plus, all the good stuff. And if you want to open the doors, click this. And they open. And if you want to close these Falcon Wing doors, you basically just click this button right here. And as you can see, they close. Also, you've got this switch right here if you want to close it. I just love how when you tap this, the door opens for you, and then you just go inside and you're in. Hit the brakes, the doors close for you. So one of the things that I will need to spend more time to get used to is when you're trying to reverse or go forward, because everything is done through this touchscreen right here. So as you can see, if I do this, I'm now in reverse mode. If I swipe up, I can go forward. And if I want to park, I just click park. The car is now parked. When it comes to driving these traditional cars, I'm so used to having the shifter here or a shifter here, but there's literally none of that. In fact, even if you want to turn on the blinkers, right? There's always a shifter that we were always used to, but with this car, you have to rely on these buttons. So once again, it's gonna take some time to get used to. I'm sure once I start driving this more and more, I'll get used to it. Even the honk, you don't honk like this. There's a button for that. And the car is very spacious, as you can see here. So it's like a proper family SUV. You've got nice glass roofs on the left and right side. So once again, once I drive this car more, I'll give you guys a full review of it if you want. Comment below and let me know if you actually want a review for this. And of course, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, be sure to hit the subscribe button. Until then, I'll see you next time.